Hello everyone, welcome back to our movie recaps. We're here to bring you the most exciting movie stories of all time. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because one lucky subscriber could win a free scooter. Alright, no more waiting around, let's jump right into today's recaps. A man puts on a suit of armor and instantly transforms into a mech god of war. His movements are agile, his combat power overwhelming. He can flip armored vehicles with his bare hands. What has he been through? Let's rewind time to a day ago. An unidentified flying object appeared in the sky above Earth. A meteor struck him. The UFO deviated from its flight path and crashed towards Earth. At that moment, crowds were witnessing a rare meteor shower. The military, upon discovering the UFO, dispatched fighter jets for investigation.
477 left 10. 477 Roger, have visual contact. Holy shit, that's something else.
After failed communication attempts, missiles were launched at the UFO. The spacecraft was hit and subsequently lost control, plummeting to the ground. Meanwhile, the protagonist Yulia and her boyfriend Tim were letting loose in a friend's rented apartment, leaving their friend alone on the rooftop.
477, can you see anything? Roger, target going down. Air control, this is 477, I'm losing control.
A heavily damaged spacecraft crashed directly into the Moscow city area. The rooftop where their friend was situated was hit by the spacecraft, instantly claiming her life. Yulia and Tim narrowly escaped falling from the tall building. The spacecraft's spinning blade cut through the chimney of buildings, scattering terrified people in all directions. After causing a series of destruction, the spacecraft gradually came to a halt. The incident captured the world's attention. The military surrounded the spacecraft and began an investigation. Yulia's father, along with a member of parliament, arrived at the scene. An unknown life form emerged from the spacecraft. Astonishingly, the alien communicated with them using consciousness. It expressed no intention of offending Earth and promised to leave once the spacecraft was repaired, hoping to avoid conflict between civilizations. Upon hearing this, the parliament decided to hold their ground, only erecting a protective barrier around the crash site. By the way, if you enjoy our movie recaps, we're currently hosting a giveaway for our audience. We're excited to announce that a brand new scooter awaits one lucky subscriber. Don't miss out. Subscribe and follow us to stay tuned for more updates. At this moment, Yulia also woke up in the hospital. She learned from Tim that their friend had died in the spaceship crash. Believing it was the aliens who killed her friend, she, along with Tim and a few others, formed a team with the intention of entering the restricted zone to kill the aliens. They bypassed the blockade and entered the restricted area. Yulia arrived at her friend's residence and unexpectedly encountered an alien. Startled, Yulia aimed her gun at the alien, but accidentally fell off. Fortunately, the alien caught her in time, saving her life. Yulia noticed that the alien mech vaguely flashed a human face. Tim, who rushed over upon hearing the commotion, launched an attack on the alien. However, failing to hold on, the alien fell. When they went downstairs to inspect, they found only a skeletal-like mech and an unidentified object. Tim decided to take the alien mech with them. Meanwhile, Yulia discovered the injured alien, but chose not to reveal it. After they carried the mech away, the military arrived, finding only the unidentified object left behind. Unable to sleep that night, Yulia remembered the alien who saved her life. Out of gratitude, she returned to the restricted zone and carried the unconscious alien out. She sought the help of her friend Jimmy, who, posing as a businessman, smuggled the alien into the hospital to save it from excessive blood loss. Upon examination, Jimmy discovered that the alien's blood type matched Yulia's, so he transfused Yulia's blood to the alien. While examining the alien's arm, Yulia noticed a strange bracelet that the alien transferred to her hand. she found that this bracelet seemed to control water, which amazed her greatly. On the other side, scientists discovered that the unidentified alien object seemed to contain immense energy. Meanwhile, the city's river water began disappearing inexplicably. Scientists speculated that the alien spacecraft was using the water source to repair itself. At this moment, the alien woke up and started communicating with them in human language. Seeing the living alien, Jimmy was extremely excited. They named the alien Hank. Hank explained his intentions. He only wanted to retrieve the power device from the spaceship and had no desire to harm humans. Meanwhile, one of Tim's friends was accidentally trapped by the alien mech and injured his arm as a result. Hank told Yulia that the device taken by the military earlier was actually the spaceship's energy core, without which the spaceship couldn't leave. Using her father's connections, Yulia infiltrated the command center. Hank disguised himself as a scientist and smoothly retrieved the energy core. It took the scientists half a day to realize what happened. The two who escaped smoothly arrived at a concert venue. By the way, if you enjoy our movie recaps, we're currently hosting a giveaway for our audience. We're excited to announce that a brand new scooter awaits one lucky subscriber. Don't miss out. Subscribe and follow us to stay tuned for more updates. It was a strange planet where water resources powered everything. Hank told Yulia that they were actually very similar to humans, just more technologically advanced, having achieved immortality long ago. Facing the handsome alien, Yulia realized she had fallen in love with him. Later, Yulia brought Hank near the spaceship. At that moment, Tim suddenly appeared and started fighting Hank without a word. Initially, Hank didn't resist. However, when Tim, driven by rage, slapped Yulia, Hank instantly became enraged, displaying his superpowers and quickly incapacitating everyone. Amidst the chaos, one person accidentally shot his own comrade. At this moment, the military also arrived, and everyone had to quickly flee. Tim, driven mad by his friend's death, began inciting citizens to resist the aliens. He wore the alien armor, which instantly covered his entire body, and with crazed citizens wielding weapons, they stormed into the restricted zone, attacking the spaceship. Several alien mechs also emerged from the ship but tried to avoid harming humans to prevent conflict. As the situation was about to spiral out of control, Yulia arrived with Hank, intending to reach the landing site of the spaceship quickly. However, they encountered Tim, who only sought revenge, disregarding Yulia's safety. He forcibly stopped their armored vehicle, causing Yulia to be injured and lose consciousness. Hank had no choice but to fight Tim barehanded. Just as Tim was about to kill Hank, Yulia regained consciousness and rammed the car into Tim, knocking him away. Despite severing one of his armored arms and crawling out of the mech, Tim grabbed a gun from the ground and shot at them. Although Hank shielded Yulia in time, they were still hit by the bullets. Soldiers quickly subdued Tim, and the alien mechs carried Yulia and Hank back to the spaceship. Yulia's father, Cher, followed them inside and discovered that the mechs were controlled by the ship's system. The ship's AI informed Cher that Hank had given up immortality and transferred his life force to Yulia. Eventually, Yulia regained consciousness, and the ship, utilizing its core, started up and left Earth with the unconscious Hank, and that's where the story ends. While the film is hailed as a masterpiece, it's not without flaws in its plot. Nonetheless, its special effects rival those of any sci-fi production, making it worth watching overall. Thank you for being with us all through the movie. The film attraction tells the gripping tale of Yulia, a Moscow woman who defies societal norms to embrace love with an alien visitor. As their relationship unfolds amidst escalating tensions, the film underscores the timeless themes of acceptance and the courage to defy prejudice. Through Yulia's journey, Attraction leaves viewers pondering the complexities of human emotion and the boundless possibilities of love, even across galaxies. We will continue the recap of the sequel Attraction 2 in the next video. If you enjoy the story, please hit the like button and follow us for more exciting recaps. By the way, if you enjoy our movie recaps, We're currently hosting a giveaway for our audience. We're excited to announce that a brand new scooter awaits one lucky subscriber. Don't miss out. Subscribe and follow us to stay tuned for more updates.